Hello, hello, everybody. This is just a pop-up live, just for kicks and giggles. Update you on what my dogs did. It was like, oh, so bad. Oh, so bad. My little wonderful pooches. I went. A girlfriend called up and said, "Hey, let's go do dinner." So I thought, okay, I want to get out of the house. I'll drive the 40 minutes to go get dinner. So I did. And I come home, and it's like, oh, I better let them out. They've been stuck in the house. So I let them out. I don't know where they went, but the two bigger ones have proceeded to go out and find, get this, guys. They probably found the only dang skunk out there, but they found a skunk. They like to chase them black and white cats that make them really stinky. First time this year. I had no, none peroxide because the best thing to use for skunking. Hi, Sandy. Is hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and then a little Dawn, and you get all that on them and let it sit for a few minutes, and then rinse them off, and they're about 97% non-stinky. Because man, these two were bad. It was bad. So I don't have that. So I look, and it says, "Oh, hi, Charlene." It tells me to take vinegar and douse my dogs in vinegar. Well, these two dogs that I'm trying to douse in vinegar, one weighs 105 pounds. The other one weighs about 70 pounds. Well, I was trying to do the 105-pound one first. I was trying to get him in the bathtub. That was not happening. No matter what, it was like envision just like all four legs planted and stiff and like, no, mom, no, 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 no. Well, that way it wasn't happening. So I drug him in the shower. And then the shower head quit working. It's like dripping everywhere, it's spraying everywhere. I'm soaked. I'm just pouring vinegar over the dog by then, and rubbing it in the fur and trying to rinse him off a little. And he runs out and takes off like, a scalded whatever. Then I go get the other dog. And I'm having to use a leash to get these dogs to go where I'm wanting them to go. I know. 105 pounds. That was not easy. Yes, it would. I'm seriously thinking I might buy one if they keep changing these stupid cats. They're not really cats, they're skunks, but I guess they think they're cats. But and I had, yeah, both of mine are really solid. And the 70-pound one, I mean, I'm having to go get the leash and drag these dogs to the bathroom because they're like wanting no part of it, but they smell so bad. My eyes are burning, my eyes are watering, my nose is clogging up, my house smells like god awful. First thing they did was jump up on my bed, so now I'm having to wash everything in my bed with bleach, trying to get the skunk out of it. And yeah, they're cute, but boy, they got nailed. They got nailed bad. And so I finally got the 70-pound one in the bathtub, and I get him all vinegared up, rinsed off a little, and come out. And I don't know why, but his hair has just poofed out. He looks like a little poof ball, kind of like a dandelion when they're all poof. Oh yeah, it was vinegar. It was vinegar. Oh, my house last night. It's better today because it said to get it out of your air in your house to boil vinegar on your stove. So I got vinegar boiling on my stove, just vinegar in a pot boiling on the stove. It's boiling vinegar. My house smells like I've been dyeing Easter eggs for a month. My dogs are looking at me like they're wanting to kill me. My one dog went over there and jumped on all my Hade bottles and dumped them upside down. So all my bottles are just everywhere. I mean, they're just in a pile. I might have to go through them and put them back in order. I was just like, oh. Yeah, I can't even say that word. I have to spell it, and they still figure it out. I don't even say the word bath, and they figure it out, and they are like gone. I was like, oh gosh. It was just an oh gosh and it like the night it happened because it was like late. It was about 9 o'clock. I just made them stay out all night. I mean, usually they're inside. They're out there like we want in, mommy. I'm like, no, you've already. I mean, they stunk it up so bad that today is the best. My eyes. I got a picture of my face yesterday, and my eyes were like this, all squinched up and swollen, and this one's just running, and this nose is just running. And I mean, it was awful. Evidently, I am allergic to skunk because it was immediately, and I'm talking my eyes burned so bad. I was just like, oh, something is wrong. It was awful. Just plumb awful. Ooh, a candle? Okay, spray bottle and brush them. Okay. I will remember that, but I got to go stock up on all the stuff because now I don't even have vinegar in the house. I mean, I don't have anything. And usually, well, the brown one quit doing it after he got full bore in the face last year, but now it's back to where, yeah, I want to go chase the black and white cat. It's like, yeah, do you not get it? Do you not get it? And guys, I'm almost at the halfway mark on magic potions. Yeah, my dogs, well, they've gotten where they don't, well, I don't know. My animals are unique. Evidently, the cat cornered a mouse last night, but the mouse went inside one of the dog bones into the hole in the dog bone. And so the cat's got its nose in the hole of the dog bone, pushing it around the floor. I just picked it up and threw the whole bone out in the yard. Cat, the stupid mouse will probably come back in the house, but I was just like, really? You're not going to catch it. You're just going to shove it around. I had a gallon and a half in the house, but with doing two giant dogs, I kind of don't anymore. So that kind of got rid of it. Lola, if I can get her to come around. Lola, kitty, 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 kitty. Hi there. Come here. Come here, Luna. Nope, she took off. All the dogs. Now you guys are not Luna. If she'll come back around. Come here, Luna. Not the furries. Oh, you're still kind of stinky. Go away. It's just not to where I don't smell it unless you're on top of me. Oh, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, you're purring away. You're just a purring away. The people wanted to see you. See? Oh, yes, my kitty. Yes, you just purring. Say, hi there. Hi there. Oh, at least you're not on the stove. One of these days, she's gonna burn her butt because she's decided all the good stuff's up on the stove, and when you're not looking, she'll jump up there. And she's like 2 years old, so she's a very tiny cat. I mean, she's solid, but she's tiny. And she has no fear of these big. I mean, she's got that 105-pound dog where he's trained. He does whatever she tells it to do. I mean, it's kind of comical. She'll go over there and sit on his head. I got one of those air horns. And when I hear her jump up on the counter, I just do the air horn, and you'll hear her kind of take off running. She's getting up there less and less because every time she does it, I catch her and I blow the horn. It was like, first time was kind of funny because she wasn't expecting it. And She's over there, and she was eating hamburger grease because I caught her with what she was doing. Yeah, you. And so I blew the air horn, and she jumped about. Ah, thank you, Sandy, because I got a feeling I'm going to need. If they've already started this stuff, and it's not even summer, I imagine I will be doing this much more often. But yeah, this little thing, sister, she's up on the stove, and I hit the air horn. She was like up in the air, running feet in the air, and then turned around and took off in the other room. And then she went right back to it. She was just such a hoot. Just such a hoot. And then, like I said, all my containers are sitting over there. There's 120 of them that they dumped the whole thing upside down. They all fell out, so I got to put them all back in order before I can even touch my hay. It's like, really? Yeah, you. I got my new. They just came in. That's why I'll go ahead and do it now, and that way I can sniff them because I really need to use them because my little thing of wax is almost done. And my lungwort came in, Sandy, so I got that. It came in yesterday. So I got my lungwort. Okay. And this is for Nyx. My goodies for Nyx. Or is it? No, it's not my Nyx goodies. These are from Tmall. Wow. So I guess my Nyx goodies are in the mail. Because it said they were shipped, so I thought this was from Nyx. Then I looked at it and it was like, no, that's diamonds. Okay, let's see. We have this was the one she just put up. I have to find holes for her now. It's 632. Oh, but I can use these. I got uses for these because I'm in a different part on here and I can use them. 3776. And then I also have a ArcDot code, and it's just love, LUV. And it gets you 10% off if they're not having a special. Ooh, 762. These are almost like a pale yellow. 898. That is not brown. They look like, I don't know if you can see. They look greenish. And that's supposed to be a brown, but they look green. $33.54. Ooh, that is a pretty color. I don't know what color it is. That is a pretty color. That's going to go on where it says pearl. That's what that's going to do. Or, ooh, maybe this one will go there. I think I'll put that one there. That'll go where it says pearl. And then let me see what the others two are. This one is 150. Ooh, look at that. Can you see that purple in there? That's pretty. And like a baby. Well, I'll be going and getting some cleaning stuff. That is for sure because I got it all out of my bed linen. I just got to put the bed back together. And thankfully they didn't get too much on the furniture, but I'll definitely just be spraying the bathroom carpet and in here carpet because, but I mean, it's just like a faint Uda skunk right now. But let me tell you, the other night, it was burning my eyes. I couldn't breathe. It was, and I can usually take a lot of stuff because, they've gone out and dug the dead armadillo that's been out in the woods for a week and then roll all, they got to get on it good, their face and their belly and rolling. Dogs are just weird. My daughter's dog, now this is kind of gross, close your ears if you don't like gross stuff. But my daughter had, when they come visit, sometimes they bring their dogs. And so they brought their dogs. And the big one, the one with all hair, went out in the yard, got the dead armadillo, and it had maggots. And ooh, that is cool. Woohoo. Yeah, I am gonna stock up on baking soda, peroxide, and vinegar. I'm just gonna throw them in the closet somewhere. But I did get my distracted by diamonds painting in now, so now I have 5 down there. Well, yeah, 5. I have 5 down there that I need to. Sorry, guys. Do unboxings for. I got 2 Dreamers design. I have, and they're of course Anne Marie Bone, so they're going to be confetti nightmares. I have that Golden Glade to unbox. I have Mystery Painting 38. And then Distracted by Diamonds. And guys, I'm telling you right now, she's got good sales. This was a $64 painting on sale for like 45, and that's really good. And it was the I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's the Soul of the Rose. It's got that girl with the auburn hair smelling a rose. And I've always wanted that painting. And the only place I'd seen it was Uniquely Yours, but I just don't like. It's like you don't get nowhere, so I just don't order from there anymore because it takes forever. Hi, Helen. And so I went ahead and got that, and then I was really bad this morning. Sandy, you need to come beat me. I mean, bad. I ordered, uh, what was it? Starlight for the children, or I don't know. The one with the Sarah Richter where she's sitting in the window, and it's kind of like an old window. I can't even think. Can't even think. Uh, um, I've had them take. If nothing's not wrong and you don't have to send it back, it can be about 3 months. But if you have something wrong and they need to get it fixed, it took about 9. So, and then right now she's moving because I guess they have to move out of their house, which means, yeah, it's probably not a good time to buy from there. I mean, I don't know if anyone has. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can read this. I don't know if anyone has seen the video where I did put the one day bad day at the office up. The girl in the chair with all the skeletons. I ordered that like in February. It took me 2.5 months to get it in. When I did, it was all blue, and they were like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we're gonna get it fixed. We're gonna get it fixed. We're gonna get it." And I had to stay on them and stay on them, and I finally got it last September. I think September-ish. But I think I worked on it during my event. But 2 of these ones that came in today's launch, I may use in my event. One, the girl with the seagull, the sea queen. I will probably use her in my event, and then I think it's Children of the Night, is I think what it's called, but the Sarah Richter one. So those are the 2 I'll probably do in my event because it's for 2 months, and I know in the size they are, I'll have them done in like 3 weeks a piece. So it's like, yeah, because this magic potions, I'm halfway done with it. I'm all the way. I'm on. I'm over where that one with all the marbly looking things is. Ooh, she sent me another bracelet. think I'm going to give those to my granddaughter. But the ow, the big jar with all the marbles in the bottom of it. That's where I'm at. Hi, Dawn Marie. Hey, hey, hey. So I'm almost completed to the middle of it, and it's going pretty quick. What are you after, Luna? Yeah, but I think I finally got my delivery guys trained. Last couple times I go out and the stuff is on the porch. It's like yay, 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 yay. Yeah, Sandy. The only thing I'm not sure if I ordered, and it's so hard to go back and find them. So I'm just waiting for everything is comfrey. I'm pretty sure I did, but not 100% positive I did. And so, hi Charlene. So if I didn't get the comfrey, oh, I got cover minders coming up, but you know what? And then I'm gonna make a bunch of Care Bear ones for the event. So I'll have Care Bear cover minders. Yeah. Well, of course, Cindy was like, you can go ahead and start working now because it doesn't have to be a new start. And this thing is like 6 feet long. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and start. But I didn't expect it to actually go this quick. I mean, it's gone pretty quick. And I mean, except for like last night, I was working on the marbles and I was changing all the marbles up. And so they're all made out of metallics, sparklers, and crystals. I might, yeah, I need to do something. Yeah. I know I've gotten everything in from Amazon, but I think I still have a couple orders out with, I know I do, with Mountain Rose. But like, I have changed so much in this that you probably wouldn't even recognize it. I mean, I've changed a lot of it. So it's definitely my own. But yeah, I mean, I know that I got some out with them because I still haven't got my vanilla beans in. For the vanilla beans, Sandy, should I use the 100% or 50% alcohol? I was thinking since it was beans, probably 100. But that's about the vanilla and 100. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was pretty sure. I got the funniest look when I was. There's a liquor store that's halfway between town and my house. And I go in there and he's like, what are you looking for? And I said, I need 190 proof or better of vodka or something clear. He looked at me really strange and he said, I got you. And he took me over to get the gym clear. And I was like, yep, that's what I'm hunting for. And he just looked at me and I was like, I'm not drinking it, I promise. I mean, that's stuff you could throw on your barbecue and flames would fly out of it. But yeah, that and making some comfrey oil are the only two things I have left that I need to get made. Yeah, alcohol. You know, the look you get when you walk into a liquor store and say, I need you know, the highest proof liquor you got that's clear. And the guy just kind of looks at me. They're really weird. I was like, you can tell I've been putting a lot of tinctures up because I have gone through a gallon of, well, 3/4 of a gallon of Everclear and a gallon and a quarter of 100 proof vodka. Yeah, I put some tinctures up. So it was like, yeah. Oh gosh, poor toes. But yeah, it was interesting. Okay. Well, it was saying like barks and resins and stuff like that. You would need the 100 proof or the 100%. So that's what I've been using for the 100%. Is if I had something that was a resiny, or if it was bark, like burdock root and stuff like that. Any roots, barks, and resins, it was calling for the 190 proof. And then the other ones, the leaves and stems and flowers were the 100 proof. So it's like, and I wasn't sure with vanilla beans. And then sometimes I just make my own math and I kind of mix water with it and make it what I want. It's like, yeah. And I'm kind of doing that with a tea blend because I've got it, or but it's just not sweet enough for me. So I might add one that's got more of a sweetness to it. Might add some peppermint or spearmint to it. Thinking spearmint. But I've actually got my books in. I mean, I had all my resource books, but I've actually got my course books, and it's a stack that's like this tall. I mean, the volumes each are like this big. I got two of them. And then I got some templates, and then I got some flashcards. And I thought it was going to have pictures. Here's my flashcard. And I thought it was going to have pictures of the plants, so I could go out and identify them. No, no, no. It's the different, I guess, the different groups of them. And then it tells you which ones it is. And, like, let me see, what's this one? Vulnerary. I was like, what's a vulnerary? What's a vulnerary? But it's promotes wound healing. But then it tells you all the plants that do it. And I was like, I knew the calendula. That's why I like, and I was wanting to put calendula, comfrey, and yarrow together in a salve. And I might actually, after I finish this course, because it's going to take me a while to finish that one, take their cosmetic course. Because they teach you how to put this stuff together to use for skincare. That'd be kind of cool. And if the cost skincare is getting to be, could be neat. And my black, I am down to 3 bags left. And I think I had, because I've used like 5 or 6, I think I had 9 bags of black. And I have 3 left. So, because the whole top of this thing is got black in it. And then the bottom's all the confetti stuff. And then, of course, I'm wanting to add the creative stuff. So then I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to put there? I mean, I've put some blue glow jellies in here. Anywhere the white was, I put 141. On the marbles, like I just made my own marble colors. I would sit there and go through and find 4 of the purples and 4 of the pinks and 4, blue, whatever. And so I was thinking coconut oil or jojoba, or oil. And you can't. Well, I could order the jojoba, but coconut oil you have. And that one, the reason I like coconut oil is it stays solid pretty well, unless you actually touch it, and then heat from your body will melt it. And I bought a bottle about yay big of the vitamin E oil. I don't have any lanolin. Now I do know where I'm going to get rose petals, because do you know how much rose petals cost? I paid $34 for a little bag of rose petals. But my dad got the rose bush when my mom passed away. My work, my girlfriend at work says, what do you want us to get your dad? And so I was like, get him a rose bush. My mom's name was Rose. It will always be there for him. And so they did. They got him a rose bush. And that thing has the most wonderful smelling roses on it. So I'm going to wait till it gets in full bloom. I'm going to go over and get, clip a couple and put them in the dehydrator, dehydrate down them, and then put them in a bag. And then I got my own rose petals instead of paying $34 for rose petals. It was like crazy. It was like, oh my lordy. But yeah. And I've been looking for dandelions since it's decided to be almost 80 degrees here, And then, of course, today and yesterday was in the low 40s. It's like, you have got to be kidding. This weather has got to get better. I have some rose oil over with all my crystals and stuff that I made. It smells so good. Of course, I didn't know then you were supposed to dry them first because the moisture in it could, offset it. So I'll have to see if it's gone rancid from putting regular petals in there. But I did. I bought me a dehydrator so that I can dehydrate all this stuff. And then I told my dad, I said, don't put no poison out for your dandelions. I'll just come around and clip them. Because I have dandelion root. I need the flowers and leaves. So I'll just dry my own instead of buying them. I mean, I could buy them, but they're right here, so I can dry my own. And then I'm going to start walking around down by the stream along the bed, because it's got all these really beautiful wild flowers. And I'll take my little book and go start identifying stuff, see what it is. Because, they're just pretty plants to me, but I know they're things. And now I know it's not the goldenrod that is getting me. I mean, I thought that that's what was giving me the hay fever, but it's not. It's the little one that grows down below it, the ragweed. And it's literally a weed that grows around goldenrod. That's why everyone thinks that the goldenrod's what's doing it, but it's not. Yeah, I might try that on the back porch underneath, because I have like an amber top on it. So it wouldn't get full sun. It would get a little sun, but not full sun. But other than that, I really wouldn't have anywhere to hang it. I'm afraid spiders, because, yeah, they like to hang out back there. That would be so cool, though. That would be cool. I need to go to Nana's shop and see what that she has, because I have the one snap, but I could get me other snaps to interchange with them. Like put different ones on here, because there we go. Get a blue one and have different ones. Why do I have a clip here? Got a clip there, so I'll put that clip there. Yeah, I'm literally working magic potions sitting on the couch. Ooh, yes. Sitting on the couch, working it in my lap. But that's why you're only seeing little photos of it at a time, because the rest of it's all rolled up. Yeah, that's what I was like, all the clover that's alongside the road. My daughter was telling, I thought, no, I don't want that. So I want the stuff that's not by the side of the road. And that's where you always see the red clovers alongside the road. But I know that if I drove over the bridge down into like this dirt road and park in there, and then I can get out and walk along the creek, that'd probably be the best bet. And I'm hoping I can find oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, no, I could do that one. And for tinctures, Sandy, do you have to flip these jars every day, or can you just do it like every other day? Because I've been doing it every day. So I know I said, flip them, shake them every day, and I was just like, oh my god, I got a lot of them. And you got to get to them. Yeah. But my son and his wife are supposed to come up so that we can get all the rest of the stuff off of that shelf, a shelving unit, and that way we can put it where the tinctures are on just a shelf by themselves. And the fire ciders on a shelf by itself. Those, all the shakies. And then put the gallon jars on one shelf and the, half gallon jars on another shelf and so on. Because, you go through and you find all these things and you're like, I want to make that. So then you're always having to buy stuff because you don't have the stuff because you didn't make it. So it's like crazy. But yeah, my girlfriend who lives in Little Rock calls me up and is like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. She's like, well, want to meet us for Chinese? And then she starts naming. I was like, well, that one's not even there no more. It's the Mighty Crab, and I wish we'd gone to the Mighty Crab. Think that would have been better. But then she brought her 12-year-old, and she acts like she's 6. So yeah, no. Okay. Now I've got the start date. I mean, they're over in like a dark somewhere it doesn't get light. I mean, they're in a dark part of the room, and it's cool in there. And so, I mean, yeah, they don't. Nothing in my house gets sunlight. It's like I got a vampire house, but I got like what it is, the ratio I made it, the percentage on it. Hi, Cindy. The percentage of alcohol that I used with it, the start date, and when I should start straining it. Which I have decided that's not going to be very fun because it's messy. But I'm not spending the money for a press. I looked at the presses and I was like, yeah, no, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way and take forever. Yeah, because I was making that histamine tea. I don't even call it tea, just a histamine green stuff, and it would take forever to strain. But I have got it to where I can drink stinging nettle, and I don't have that funky hair feeling in my. Okay. You must have one heck of a room. Well, right now my kitchen counters, because my mullein came in, my lungwort came in, a couple of others. So it was like 5 or 6 that came in, and some of them are the poofy ones. They come in a giant bag, and so yeah, they're over there. I really don't have room for them. And then my daughter had gotten me a bunch of. Someone gave her like 36 Rao's spaghetti sauce jars, so they're like a pint and a half jar. I mean, good size jars. It works for a lot of the lesser amount ones. And I just been soaking them, getting labels off, and putting them in that for the ones I can. because it was like, yeah, I don't want to buy no more jars. I'm done buying jars. Taz, quick. He does not need his teeth brushed. And I have no idea why the dog does that, but it likes to brush the other dog's teeth. And it's like, ew, quit. Ah, no. And I've never seen a dog that did that except him. You look so floofy. You look so floofy. Yeah, you're floofy. Are you done being mad at me? You're stinky still because I didn't do your head, but wasn't gonna do your head. You just gotta be stinky a little bit. So you're done being mad at me? He was so mad at me last night. I mean, he was just put out with me. I mean, he was just so put out with me. He said, "You drugged me and put me in that bathtub and poured all that stuff all over me." Yeah, he was not happy. Not happy. And he promptly came in here and dumped 120 diamond painting bottles on the floor. It's just like, oh my God. So it's just all in a pile over there. I mean, I literally just have a pile. Have a pile. It's going to take me, I bet, an hour to go through that mess. The other one is under the couch. He hangs out under the couch. And then the big 105-pound one is laying there with a toy. He's got it like right on his nose. His nose is sitting on his toy. They're all spoiled. It killed them the night I made them all stay outside just because I couldn't breathe. I literally could not breathe. I mean, it was killing me. I had sprayed so much Febreze and Lysol and you name it. You name it. Now they're down to where like they walk through a woof of it. I can handle that. But man, they must have just cornered the thing and got nailed. But both dogs were just thoroughly put out with me. It was like they wouldn't look at me. They wouldn't come near me. They're like, we don't want nothing with you, Mom. You were mean to us. Yeah. He turned around and looked at me like, are you talking about me? No, he does not need his teeth brushed. Stop. That is so gross. Yes, gross. They got skunked bad. And evidently I am allergic to skunk spray because, I mean, my eyes went to burning and running. And then this one took 2 days before my eyes settled down. My nose was just pouring. I couldn't hardly breathe. I mean, my skin was starting to feel itchy. So evidently I'm kind of allergic to the skunky stuff. Yeah, so it was not pleasant. And then, of course, they promptly came in the house with all that skunk stink on them and jumped up on my bed and went rolling around on the covers. So it was like my bed was skunked. My house smelled like a skunk. I threw the 2 skunk boys outside. I laid here and had my head covered and my eyes were just pouring and burning. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, you 2 little wicked boys. Yeah, wicked boys. And then they look at you like, who, me? Oh, and if anyone doesn't know where Distracted by Diamonds is, she's Patty Wax on Etsy. She's Patty Wax, and she's donating for sponsoring for the event in September and October, and she is going to drop ship 2 pictures. So she'll end up drop shipping 2 canvases to winners. So I mean, oh my God, bad. Well, they got vinegared. And at least, I mean, unless they're right up in your nose, you don't smell them. And she sells pictures, and I mean, right now she's got them on discount because she's switching out, bringing in new stock. And I mean, Like I said, I got the Soul of the Rose and I got a 60 by 90 for $45. Yeah, I got patty wax too, and I can't get the hang of that. What I have found that I like, believe it or not, Nix was like, what? Is I take the wax that you get with our canvases, and then I pulled a big wad of Nix's putty or some putty, and I mixed it half and half. And this is all I got left. I got to make another batch, but I mixed it half and half, and then it's not gummy, but it works. It's almost like the consistency of a Mary Mud, because I take the heart wax from Dax and I mix it with just a little bit of putty. Well, no, about half and half with putty, and mix it all together, and it makes it where it's a little bit like the putty, so it's a little stickier, but it's not gummy. And I really like that one. So you get the smell from the putty, and yeah, it works. Because I buy with Nick's putty, and then I'm like, well, and I was always using the pink wax, so it's like, now I got a whole bunch more crystals I got to put away. But yeah, I got a little spot here that says pearls on this thing, and I think I'm going to use this one. So this one won 5531. Is that what color it says to use? No. Just sitting here squishing it. Just sit here and squish and squish and squish. And I mean, I'll sit there and I'll heat the wax up till it's kind of really soft in my hand. And then I took a big wad of putty and then just sit here and get squishing it. And it would still have some chunks. So you would see the little chunks of the wax in it. But after a while, with mushing it down and using it, it just kind of finally blended really well. But yeah, I think like all my marbles, they're like sort of in the same color, but I didn't use the color it said. I used my own. So it's definitely different. And like the stars on the one bottle, I used silver, metallic silver. Is that them? No. Where's it at? Or is it even here anymore? Yeah. I mean, I was using, what's this one? I used this one on the stars. There we go. Instead of like it was wanting a 645, I was like, yeah, no. And so I used that for doing them stars. And like in some of the yellows where I really wanted it to stand out, I used this, which is Sunshine. And it's a sparkler. And then in one place, it wanted like a soft blue. I use this one. I think it's really pretty. So, yeah, I've been just kind of making my own colors up as I go. And of course, Party Pink made it in there. Let me see if I can put it there. That way you can see it. So, yeah, I noticed last night, and then this is a blue glow jelly. I noticed last night they took all the sets that we had, and split them up to where you could get them individually. So you don't have to get the whole set. You can just get it by color. So that's kind of good. And then, of course, I sat there and ordered some from Debbie Day and accidentally ordered round. So instead of square. So I sent her a message, but I don't know if she got it. I was like, man. I don't know if she got it or not. Yeah, so this one's going to be like totally me because I've just changed all kinds of stuff out in it. Like all kinds. I got the new snow sparklers. I put it in one part of this one because I didn't want to put a gray. It's like, and like that one says sleep potions. One says love spells. And this one says collection of spells. And it will be done in like an orange AB. It'll be done in this AB. So that's going to be pretty. And then I'm going to put a lot of the party pink down here. So, and I'm looking for, I wonder if this will have a dark red. I don't think it did. Because I need to find a dark red, like a 666 or something that's an AB. Because I want to do this one flower like that, but I don't know if I can find anything that'll fit. I'll have to dig through everything I got. Or maybe I could put like the glitters or the bubbles on that one flower. Might do the bubbles. It's got 3 colors, so I need it really dark, a little lighter, and then a really light. So I've been like doing a lot of grafting. And I've worn this poor little thing down. I'm gonna have to file it one more time because I don't know if you ever notice when you use these, you wear down the edges till like they get bumpy. They got little ridges, and you can take a nail file. And that's one of the reasons Nyx always sends you a nail file. And that way you can file it flat. But it's almost to where if I file it anymore, I'm not going to have nothing to pick up the stuff. Ooh, yes. I can see that. That would be pretty. Well, I still have, that I haven't used in here, the bubbles, the starburst, the crowns. I want to try find somewhere to put some of the crowns. I might. Let me look at this end. Dun, dun, dun. See if there's somewhere on this end that I can use that. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't notice that. Okay. Right there, I can use some of the starburst in here. I think I can use a crown right there. One of her crown ones. That's a butterfly. That's got not much to go. Got a ways to go. It's a 4, and I actually have some. I just can't remember where I put the stupid things. You ever do that? You put stuff away, and then you're like, oh, I need that, and you can't remember where you put it for the life of you. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back in my craft room and tear it apart to figure out where I put them. Because I got 4 placers, I've got single placers, but I can't remember where I put them. It's stupid, but yeah. But you get tired of leaving them out because then I got everything out here. So yeah, I'm doing good. I got the giveaway is mailed out. She should get it Monday. So March winner went out and she'll have it on Monday, which means she'll have it pretty much for the first of the month because I'm trying to get to where I can get the drawings done and get them shipped out to you so that you'll have them for the month it's for. So I've been trying to do that. I think I've got that down to a little art now. And then let's see, got bubble there. Do one there. Just got to figure out what color I want to make it. So yeah. Well, my pins I put in that case I bought. And it sits over here and it's got all my pins in it. But I do need to get a little something that I have my other stuff in. Then I'll know what it is. But I actually went and bought a pin box and got all my pins in it. I think I have a drawer. It's got 3 drawers and I got a drawer and a half. So I have room. I have room. And then I bought this thing and I'm not even sure I filled it up correctly, which is kind of sad. Because, I mean, I did get stuff in it. It was not easy. But I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. I'm really not. Not sure. So, where'd that thing go? Oh, yeah, it's in there. Because I have that. That's what I use to push it. But I don't know. I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with it. So, it's just kind of like it's there. And I got glue in it. But I just don't know if I'm doing it right. Because I didn't really have directions. I went on their site to see if they had a pre-filled one that I could get, and I did not see one. There, I'll flip it around again. But the cool thing about that one, the only one I had my thing put on it. There we go. See if you can see the sparkles there. There's 11. It sparkles. And it's pretty. It sits on the table and it's pretty. There we go. I just don't know if I did it right. It took me forever to get that stuff inside it. I'm telling you, forever. It was like, oh my gosh, it's not supposed to be this hard. And yet it was. It was. And I'm still using Atlanta's. I don't know which one it is. I got it from K&S on Etsy. I need to send her a thing telling her I got putty in it, but I need to know if I did it right. Also got a dog fur. Yeah, it's a K&S custom. You tell her what name you put one on it. I mean, even just for, to have on your table with your name. It's kind of cool. I think it was like $35. It's one of those quick pickups. But you're supposed to be able to just turn it. I don't know how to get it to where you can just turn it. But it just has just a little itty bitty bit of putty coming out the very end. And if I ever need to take the putty out, I'm going to be in a world of hurt because that ain't going to be easy. Because it wasn't easy getting it in it. I'm telling you. I am telling you. And I'm just waiting for Nick's, because I saw she got Tidal Wave out. But I want one of them other colors. And so I'm kind of waiting for it to come out. Because I got that gift card I won last week. And I'm going to use the gift card at her site. Yeah. Yep. Yes, a tootie. But yeah, I'm just slowly. But you saw how much I unraveled of this thing. But I did find a spot I can use some crowns. I found a spot I can use some of those starbursts, little star ones. So yeah. Because I found a couple places I'm going to pop that starburst. I think I'm going to use glitters think I have more glitters than I do bubbles. So I may use glitters there. What's on the bottom down there? Oh, that's ABs and glow. So that's ABs. Oh, and I got a bunch of jellies. I might pull some jellies out too. So it's going to be a really interesting canvas because it's going to have a whole lot of who knows what on it, but it looks really cool. And I mean, I can sit on the couch and just see parts of it and it just shines back at you. It's so pretty. I'll unroll it and take a picture of the half I have done and put it on my Facebook page because it's pretty. It's pretty. And I'll let y'all see when those canvases come in because I got Children of the Night. And somebody said something about her face, the rendering on her face. And I looked at it and it does look a little off, but I don't think there's any way you can fix it because it's just, of course, the drills are square. So her nose is going to have that squareness to it. So you either going to have to make her where she has no nose or just has kind of the pointy nose. So, and from a distance, it kind of blends in. But other than that, the whole thing is like drop dead gorgeous. And then the Sea Queen, that dress is going to be off the chain. And I may actually buy some pearls and throw in it. But it is going to be off the chain. If you've seen their iridescent drills, it's the ones they used on the Santa and the puppy. And they're kind of like a clear, icy, like a silvery, icy drill. And all the top part of that dress and the round looks like it's going to have those iridescents in it. It's going to be beautiful. So I got that one. I got Children of the Night. And then I got one because, of course, I used my reward points. Well, then it dropped just so low. It was like, yeah, you're going to pay this much shipping. And I was like, heck I am. And so I went looking and I ordered the one that has it's like Song for the Moonlight or Moonlight Song. But it's the two wolves howling at the moon. And they're kind of like both together. So I got that one. And I've looked at it enough that it was like, yeah, it's kind of on my wish list. And it was only $49. And so I think I paid full price for my two $54 ones. And then I paid $9 for the $49 one. And no shipping. So it was like, yeah. And then I just put everything on Sezzle. I was like, but that one with the girl with the brown hair, oh, I just love that one. And then the other one, I love Sarah Richter stuff. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting it all done. Getting it all done. So has everybody have a good week? I had a really good week. So I got skunked. But at least my house is not where I notice it anymore. So it's getting better because it was like knock you over off the chain. And need to find somewhere to put all my school books. And then I bought some, you go to Walmart, you cannot get gloss polyacrylic or polyurethane. They have satin, they have matte, they have warm gloss, but they don't have just plain old clear gloss. Poof, no. I had to buy it off Amazon. So that came in, it's on my table. Got a couple other things. It's on my table. So I'm going to have to move it all to my craft room where it belongs. So yeah. But I was like, this is stupid. I mean, literally you have to go and buy everything off Amazon because nothing's in the stores anymore. It's like, crazy things. Like, no. Did anyone else buy anything today? Or were y'all safe? I knew I wasn't safe. I even told Nick, so I said, not safe. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I know. I was like, it was like, oh no. But yeah, the pin box, I don't know how many it holds. I think it holds 36 pins. I think 36 pins. Ah, you got the tiger and the dolphins. Those were pretty too, though. Yeah, you just went and got the two I left. I was like, oh my gosh. But when they put that girl on there, because her face looks adorable. Can't remember who did her, but that dress. So it was like, yeah, not safe. And then they popped the one sitting in that window up there, and I was just like, oh my God. And what I'll probably do is when I have my event in September and October is use those two canvases. Yeah, do you get your heavy duty magnets from AliExpress or off Amazon? Because I haven't ordered any off Amazon. I've always just ordered them off AliExpress. That was so weird that's a Christopher level, because that's just so out of his normal genre. I mean, they were beautiful. I mean, I'm not saying they were bad. They were just out of his normal. It's just like, yeah, you would say that's Crystal level, and I'd be like, yeah, right. Maybe after the last one he put out, he was like, I better go like low key off of Amazon. Okay, I didn't know Amazon would have them because I got some. I just don't know if I'm gonna run out because like I said, I was gonna make those Care Bears. And so, since I have 8 weeks and then the grand prize, I'm going to need to make at least 16, at least 20 of them. Okay. All right. I heard you coming. I don't know how you catch so many mice because she's got that bell around her neck. You'd think that when they hear that bear coming at them, that they'd be like, oh my God, no. Because for a cat with no claws, man, she's a good mouser between her and the dog. Yeah, between her and the dog, they take care of the mice. Now get this. The cat gets down and it goes right over to the 105-pound dog and starts walking on his head, climbing over his head. It's like she has no fear of that dog. They have never, from the day I brought her in as a kitten, they have never barked at her. They have never nipped at her. Nothing. I mean, they just kind of was like, oh, cute, a baby, and just left her alone. Thanks, Nana. Yeah, I've been so bad. But I get today the 25th, 6th, 7th, somewhere in there. And a few more days, I'll get, some money from my ex. So I'll use it to kind of offset what I spent today. Offset what I spent. All right, frog. Ooh. But yeah, you guys are going to have a bunch of unboxing. Because like I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got 2 from Danny that are out floating around still. 1 from Rose Profit floating around. And then those 3 I ordered today. So at least I'll have stuff to unbox for you. Mm. And then I'll make some concoctions up. Because I figured I could make some teas up and send out to my friends once I get one that tastes really good. I figure one of these days I'll make a concoction that'll be really good. Oh. And plus, I think drinking herbal teas, you have to get acclimated to it because it's not It's not super strong like coffee or like regular black tea. It's very subtle but different. So, well, that's an old one. There it is. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right. Where's the other remote? Am I sitting on it? Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. There it is. I was like, because it's just going through the recommendations and just popping them up there. And I was like, what's up there? Hey, that's pretty cool. I pop it up there, and right now the first thing on top is me. That's kind of cool. Kind of look pissed off right there. I don't know what I was doing, but I don't look very happy. All right, come on. I was trying to see. I could not find a sneak peek on the Sea Queen. I looked and looked and looked and looked and could not find one. Could not. Huh. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. I hadn't seen that one before. Now, I did buy, y'all, I bought a canvas for Nude and Crude, Christopher Columbus Nude and Crude. I did buy a canvas for that. I can't remember what I bought, but I did buy a canvas for that. I'm just waiting for it to come in. But it's not as bad as some I've seen. I love the one that Cindy Michelle's got. It was beautiful. The one she got from Treasure Art Studio. All right. Evidently. Has anyone actually gotten their stuff in from Temu yet? I mean, is it good stuff or? Because I just have, started seeing people talk about it, but I haven't ever used it. So I was just wondering. Well, at least we're down here. No, I just could not find a sneak peek of that one. And that was one I really wanted to see. One of. Nope, don't see one. Oh, well. Huh. See, I just ordered some stuff. And of course, since I have, the 8 and 1, so I'd have to order 9 of everything. So, but I went through and ordered some stuff to put in the gift boxes. I start gathering at this time, and thank you, Nana, because Nana's a sponsor for the event. So thank you, Nana. But I go through and like I bought some stuff that I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna set up 8 boxes, and then the big one for the grand prize winner. And just when stuff comes in, whenever you want to, I'll just throw them in the box. Throw them in the box. So I'm starting to build my boxes now. Just starting to build my boxes now. And what I do is like when you guys send in your stuff, I just put it in the boxes and make it nice and pretty. And that's what is it? Dynamite Diamond. She was like, when do I need to do this? I was like, "Oh, whenever you get it here." She said, "Okay, I'll start putting stuff together." Then I got some drop shippers, like Distracted by Diamonds is drop shipping. And I got a gift certificate from Diamond Drills USA. So, and then of course Atlanta, and I got Take 10 Candles, doing wax melts in a candle. And then, NYX. And then I'm going to start hitting up, go through Etsy again. And the people I know just go, "Hey, do you want to do this again?" And I might see, like, I just bought a pin from, what is it, Caked or something like that. But I'll contact them and see if they want to do a pin, or donate, sponsor something. And just kind of go around and hit people up. Because, of course, I'm still pretty small. So it's like, Oh, and Cindy Michelle's donating some vouchers, I think, from Dainty. So at least we'll have stuff. We'll have stuff. And then I'm making stuff and going around and gathering stuff. So you'll have stuff. It's, it is something to do, and it gives me a way to give back to everybody. But yeah, I was like, I've never even heard of Timu. And then I think DP Grandma or something got an order in and was showing them. Do they just buy stuff like in bulk from other areas and then just sell it, or how does Timu work? I mean, it was like, because they're not doing the diamond paintings; they're like outsourcing them. And then, because like the event starts September 1st, so like by September 7th, I'll have the first box going out. So as long as I have stuff in by September, I'm good. My poor little mail lady, I think she thinks I'm nuts. I took the plastic mailer and I cut it in half and stuck the March canvas in half and then glued the other side back together. She's looking at it like, "What?" Okay. Alrighty. Because it's almost like they have some stuff like AliExpress does, but I don't think it would take as long to get here as AliExpress does. So it's like, But they have a lot of the little fun things to make. I was thinking you could take, this sounds crazy, guys, but you could take toilet roll holders, a roll holder, and you could actually like hot glue them together, make them in a shape, whatever shape you want. And then you could take the dot sticks and dot stick them to make them sticky. And then you could put diamonds all over them and make pin holders. Yeah, I know baby clothes. I've done told all my kids your baby factories are closed. No more babies. And then when I was at the birthday party for the 16-year-old, I looked at him and I told my son, I said, "You need to get him a box." I said, "In a box, you know what I'm talking about." And he's like, I said, "I'll go get him a box." I said, "I don't want no great grandbabies, and I don't think you want any grandbabies. You need to get him a box." Because him and his girlfriend have been dating for a year. I said, "So it's going to happen eventually. There's no way you're going to stop it. He's 16, and they've been together a long time. So when they decide they're going to do it, they're going to do it. If he don't have anything, you're going to be having a grandbaby. And he was looking at me like, I'm like, mm-hmm. It was like, yeah, if you don't, yeah, you need to get him a box. Because it was like, I'm not ready to know grandbaby. Because all the grandbabies end up here. And sometimes all of them, all at once. The only one that's not here is the one that lives out of state. The rest of them, all here. Yeah, but I see, and you can spray paint them, glue them together, and then spray paint them, and then stick dots on them. Make them pretty. That's an idea before I got that box. That box is awesome. And it holds them so pretty. They don't clink on each other. Because right now, it's so, I'm using Baby Bear, Mama Bear, and Papa Bear. This is Baby Bear. This is the Lady Lake. This thing is so light. You cannot even tell you have something in your hand. It is that light. It is super, super light. Then this is Mama Bear. She's got a little bit of weight to her, but not bad. So this is Mama Bear. It's a chroma pin. So that's Mama Bear. Okay, this is Daddy Bear. This is my TJ pin. He's got some size to him, and he's got some weight to him. So this is Daddy pin, Mama pin, and Baby pin. I have never thought about that using double-sided tape, but that would work. That would work. Just boop, 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 boop. You could put the kids there with little pins and say, here, make it pretty. I don't know. Last time I did the rock paint thing, one kid just took all the colors, smeared them together, and made a muddy green rock. And I was like, that wasn't quite what I was thinking, but okay. If you like that rock, you like that rock. So it was like, all right, we'll go with it. It was like, I was so comical. But I was like, we'll go with it. Nana, go with it. It's like, Nana, go with it. That's one thing about it. Whenever I'm gone, they will definitely have memories of me because they spend most of their summer here with me. So, yeah. I had one that until I got the good internet, he didn't like coming out here because he said, your internet sucks. It was like, I'm sorry. I mean, he was right. It really did suck. So, I couldn't fault him for that. It was like, I'm sorry. It's like, so sorry. Well, I've been on for an hour and 23 minutes. I think I'm going to hop off here so I can get a few things done before Nick gets on here because then it's probably, it's going to be we don't know what time we'll get off. But I actually need to clean my kitchen a little bit, just a little bit. I do need to clean the kitchen. I need to go down and check the mail. But thank you for coming. Hi, Dana. I'm sorry we're fixing to head out, but definitely hit subscribe. I'm starting to do pop-up lives. I do Wednesday live, and I always have videos. So you're welcome to subscribe and, hit the notification bell, turn it dark. That way you'll know when I pop something in. But like I was telling them, I've got 5 sitting on the floor over there that I gotta unbox. So I got 5 over there. But I'm gonna hop off so I can get my kitchen halfway clean. So I will see y'all later. And y'all have a great, Nancy, there's my little heart. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. And I will see some of y'all in Nix's tonight. Because, we all kind of gravitate to hers. And I will talk to y'all later. And Dawn, I will go check out the new snaps for my little heart. See what you got. I love everybody. See y'all later. Just have fun. Love everybody. Be happy. If someone's mean, just smile at them and go on. Oh, thank you, Dana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, on the last, I think it was toward the end of the month on the Wednesday is when I do a live, and make sure you do a me please in it because that one's for the giveaway. Because the last week, Wednesday of the month, I try to do that giveaway so that y'all can have it shipped out and have it in your hot little hands for the month. So next month it'll be toward the end of April. I'll let y'all know when. And I'll show you the canvas because everyone's like, we want to see the canvas. I can't remember what they look like. I just know they're pretty. So love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Sandy, we'll have to get together because I got questions. Lots of questions. But love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye.